Hello guys, I'm Alexei Mikhailov. We're in Bahamas. Let's go. Can you just tell a little bit about your operation here, like how it's all set up?
To start with, you're welcome anytime you're coming. You know, you're very welcome. And that's kind of the whole philosophy is this place. Exquisite yachts, you know, a bit like Berings, we're boat builders, as you know, and maybe some of the viewers know. We're building much smaller yachts than yours, but we have a very similar philosophy about after sales, that how important after sales is in our business. And unfortunately, this industry is very challenged, to say the least, when it comes to proper after sales service. And now what we're trying to do is that all the owners, they come here not just to service their boats, because that's where it started, okay? Warranty repairs, commissioning, after sales service, including all the training. We train the owners when we hand over a new boat to them. And the new boat we build, it comes with 2 weeks onboard training. But now, these days, also it evolved to the level of some owners don't have time to use their boat full time. And the bigger the yachts, like what you guys build, you know, those beauties, a lot of owners just don't have the time to full time enjoy it the whole year long. And upkeep of these boats, there's a substantial cost to it. So it just makes sense to charter these boats. So have a professional crew on the boat that they take care of it. The boat is always ready to go. For the owner, when the owner comes, there's no days and whatever to get the boat ready for going. It's always pristine, always ready to go. On the other hand, when the owner is not using the boat, it's generating revenue. Even if it's a few charters, just to offset the ownership cost, or you do a little bit more charters and start making more money. It depends on each owner how much they want a personal use of their boat.
That's exactly what our way of thinking. What you're describing, it's exactly. It's rational.
So with all this place and how lucky we got the place, it came with a restaurant, which we never thought in the beginning that we want to own a restaurant and a bar, but. Guess what? It became a huge success. Our boat owners hang out here all the time. Locals come, they love the place. And it became an important hub on the island and a boating hub. So if there's serious buyers, interested buyers, we fly them in. They can spend a weekend in our resort. They have a nice, we're renovating still, but once this end of this year is going to be ready, very nice luxury apartments, 1 and 2 bedroom units, the best restaurant on the island. And not just a 20 minutes speed dating to sell them a multi-million-dollar boat, but they can go out and test the boat. They can go walk on it, each model, spend a day or two out sailing. And then at the end of the day, if they end up buying a boat, it's a much more educated decision for them. So the buyer wins. Much better for us because we have a weekend to sell our boat and not at 20 minutes as on a boat show. So it's kind of a win-win. Everybody's happy. And at the end of the day, the coolest thing, and a big thank you for our boat owners, they are our best salespeople. Because we bring in a potential buyer, they look at this marina, the whole operation, and they come down to the bar, and half the people around the bar sitting, they all own an Xquisite, or Bering in your case. And they just talk about their boats, and people are proud of their boats if they are treated well. Yep. If you run a good after-sales service, you run a nice, good shop, and you treat your customers right, and they're happy with you, they're going to be your best salespeople, and they're just happy to do it, you know. And we call it the Exquisite family. So that is the concept.
Basically, having here a 365-day boat show right here. The best and most efficient.
What we're very surprised, and that's just a little bit of shout out for the local community, we never thought that we will be so busy, a restaurant and bar, with the local community. we just full every. I mean, weekdays almost, but weekends completely full. And our boat owners are mixing with the locals, and it's like a great community. We love it here.
Super. No, the ambience here is absolutely right. It's definitely a community, and I think it's a future of boat ownership when people kind of not just you not just own the boat. You belong to something. You're part of the family. That's very important.
And you know, it's kind of, we call it we're there with you from cradle to grave. So what it means, we not just sell you the boat and then do your onboard training with our captains every 2 weeks. We spend on board with every owner, but then a concierge service for any repairs you have. You know, we even third-party components on the boat. We cannot give warranty on like an engine that we did not manufacture, but you only call Xquisite, and then we call the engine manufacturer, and we fight that battle for you. And then when it comes to the point in your life, either upgrading to a larger or different boat, or either just your boating career is over and you want to sell your boat, you again don't have to go to yacht dealers and brokers and market your own boat. You just bring it back to Xquisite. We have our certified pre-owned program. You leave your boat here, we go through the boat and certify it and service everything, make sure that everything is in good condition, because our neck is on the line, and we resell it in our certified pre-owned program with a 90 days extended factory warranty, Xquisite warranty on a used boat.
Yeah, I think it's a great thing you do, because a lot of builders, their work finished when the boat delivered, and then the customer on its own.
Yeah.
So here, everything is starting when the boat delivered. We pick a wrong weather. It's an Arctic blast. So this week is windy. We have a 30 knot wind, sustained, and sometimes gusts up to 40. So today we travel through some 9, 10, 12 footers. Actually enjoyed it.
Predicted, expected, but still pretty serious weather conditions. 12-foot seas at best, and then 30 to 35 knots of wind consistent, and we've seen gusts up to 40 and over, actually. Yeah. Well, I have to say I am impressed. Papillon was very merciful to us, in my opinion. I knew that this boat was a sturdy boat. I knew that this boat is the kind of boat that you want to be on in such conditions, but I can still, not help but be impressed, so to say. The stabilization systems worked perfectly. Even though we, time to time, had to get the swells from our beam, the roll wasn't so bad at all. But overall condition of the boat was amazing. Riding her was very easy. She was very responsive.
I wasn't worried about the boat, whether or not we're gonna make it, so hats off to you for a well-built boat, because it handled the sea magnificently. So I got to give you that.
Regardless of the conditions, regardless of how tough it gets out there, you really have that sense of safety in the back of your head, even though you don't really understand from boats. Because she has that feeling of sturdiness, she has that feeling of consistency, even in motion. Yeah.
No sudden motion, everything like slow.
Well, it's a beautiful boat, lots of space. I was very comfortable. My suite was very comfortable, and the service was outstanding. The crew was amazing. They serviced with a smile.
Yeah.
And they will bent over backwards to make sure that I was happy, I was comfortable. So
I think they make the ambience on a boat
so
so
beautiful.
nice that, you know, like
Yes.
I felt when we left yesterday and we're coming back today, I feel like the boat is pulling me, and partly because of the crew, because of the feelings they make on the board. I want to see these guys again.
I feel the same. I really miss them.
Yeah, yeah.
I really miss them.
It's a good sign when you miss the crew,
I
when
really
you miss
did.
these personalities. That's
I
the
really
best
did.
sign.
I really did. Such bright personality.
Yeah.
Always smiling.
Yeah.
As I said, service with a smile. Outstanding.
Yeah, overall, I am very impressed with Papillon. I hope she's impressed with us too. And we cannot wait to charter her and take her through many different destinations and many different sea conditions, I have to say. Yeah. Very nice boat.
Yeah, and you know what I really like, the ambience on the boat. I know your crew is the ladies' crew.
Yes.
And it's given a nice touch to the whole boat. Everything is tasteful, everything is smooth, and energy is great.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice to hear coming from you. I believe so too. I mean, our crew is. Well, let me put it this way: I'm a lucky captain, in many ways. Yeah. The crew just works very smoothly. We get along perfectly. Everyone knows what exactly needs to be done, without even, you know.
I noticed.
pronouncing
I'm a little bit experienced with not with charters, but with being on the boat. I notice you guys not communicating too much. Everybody knows what to do, and things are going very, very smooth.
That is what you want with your crew, really. Of course, some, let's say, situations are inevitable because you bring a lot of different personalities together, but an ideal crew would form a single body, and everyone would act as almost different organs of the same body, almost telepathically, communicating with each other.
That's a finesse.
Yes, it is, and everything runs smoothly. Luckily, that is exactly what we have here on board Papillon.
So it was quite new to me, but it was quite amazing I mean, there was huge wave, but the boat handled it very well. Like there was no point in time that I thought I felt scared. I felt safe being on the boat and being in that space. It was unlike anything I've ever experienced. So.